If you are a trader trading on 5-minute chart and your stop loss gets hit again and again in sideways market like this, so here I am using two indicators. One indicator is providing you the entry with a proper stop loss and target, and second indicator is telling you whether you should go on buying side or not and where you have to exit. So let's find out the name of the indicator and what its settings and what are the rules you have to follow if you are using these two indicator strategy. And I will tell you one golden rule also you have to follow before using this indicator strategy. That is the most important rule you have to follow, which I will tell you at the end of the video. So watch the video until the end, and if you will not understand that golden rule, your this indicator strategy will not work. So this is the chart of Bitcoin USD. You can use this indicator strategy on any chart like Nifty, Bank Nifty, Forex, cryptocurrency, etc. Here we are using 5-minute time frame. You can use 5-minute or 3-minute time frame depending on your trading style. So let's go ahead and add our first indicator. So for that we have to go here in indicator section and we have to search here our first indicator RSI plus SMA crossover gradient. So you have to write this. You will find this one RSI plus SMA crossover gradient MTF table. You have to add this. It will show you like this. So we have to do some settings in this indicator. So we will go to settings and here we can see the RSI. This should be ticked. After that we can see RSI SMA. This should also be ticked. The upper band will be 80. Okay, we will use 80 as a upper band. Middle band will be 50 and lower band will be 30. It also be ticked. This is showing me this table where we have to follow the rules. I will tell you more about this table later in the video. After that you need to go to the input and here you will see RSI length 14. You don't need to change this. It should be same. Source close. RSI time frame chart. Okay. RSI line color is purple color and SMA line color is yellow color. Here you have to change to 80. Middle band 50 and lower band 30. Okay. SMA length 14 and everything will be same. After that we have to click on OK. So here the settings for our first indicator are now complete. We have to add second indicator. So we have to go back on indicator section and here we have to search second indicator, which is KN Smart. As soon you write KN Smart, you will get the indicator KN Smart TP SL signal. You have to add this and it look like this. So we need to change some settings here. So we will go to the settings and here in inputs we have fast EMF 5, slow EMF 13. We have to change it to 12. SL ATR multiplier 1.5. You can use 1 or else just leave it at default at 1.5. Here it is TP1, it will be same, these all will be same. Okay, so here our second indicator settings also done, so we have to click on OK. So we have configured the settings for both indicators. Now we need to understand the rules for these indicators. So first we will take the example for buying side and then for selling side. Then we will talk about the golden rule that I mentioned earlier. So the first rule for the buying side is you need to look at the ribbon on this indicator. This is the EMA ribbon. You have to look at this. So the candle should close above this ribbon and the ribbon should be like this, not like this. Okay, if it is like this, then we can say the first rule is fulfilled. Then the second rule for the buying side is the candle must close above the entry line. This is the entry line. It's shifted here now. So it was here before. So the candle should close above the entry line and it should be a bullish candlestick. Can we call this a bullish candlestick? Yes, this is a bullish candlestick, but this is not a perfect bullish candlestick. You can see here this is a very big candlestick and the larger the candlestick, the greater the risk. So this is a very big candlestick plus a normal bullish candlestick. So we can ignore here also, but we will take a trade here. Okay, I am giving you example of bullish side, but this you can see here in the selling side. You can see it here. It is going down and the first target is done and almost second target is done and third target we have to wait. So this is a perfect example of selling side. So I think I don't have to explain this again, but I will explain. So the first candle should be a proper bullish candlestick in buying side and it should close above entry line. So this will be our second rule. The third rule will be we have to see here in second indicator, that is RSI. The RSI line should be above the SML line. The yellow line is SML line and purple line is our RSI line. So the purple line should be above the yellow line and the background should be green like this. So this is our third rule. And the fourth rule will be this table, the ST. Here you can see the ST super trend. Most of this should be bullish if we are going to the buying side. So this is our fourth rule. The main reason of using this indicator is If the line crosses above 80, then we have to exit from our trade. Why? Because this is overbought zone. There is a higher chances that the sellers will trap you here if you are buying here or waiting here. So if your target is not hit, if your target 1 is done, 2 is done, and the RSI is above 80, then you must exit from the trade. Okay, so these are the 5 rules we have to follow in buying side. So how we will take the trade? If all these rules are followed, then we can take the entry here. Our stop loss will be according to the indicator. This is the stop loss line, and our target will also be according to this. If we are doing trading with 3 lots, so we have to exit first lot at TP1, and then our trailing stop loss will be the entry point. Okay, then we will wait for the target 2. If our target 2 will be hit, then I will exit second lot, but our stop loss will be same at entry point. We will not trail our stop loss after this. Okay, then we will wait for target 3, and before target 3, if it is above 80 and if it touches 80, we will exit before target 3. So this is the rule you have to follow in buying side. Now we will take example of selling side. So let's take the example right here. So for the selling side, our first rule will be we have to follow the ribbon. Our ribbon should be like this. The red EMA should be above the green EMA. This is our bearish scenario. So the ribbon must be like this. Okay, if it is like this, then we can ignore the trade. So we can see here the ribbon is bearish and the red EMA is above the green EMA. So this is our first rule for the selling side. The second rule will be the candle must close below the entry line. Here we can see this is the candle that is closed below entry line. This is not a very good bearish candlestick, but we can take trade here also. If the candle is like this, we can't take the trade on the bearish side with such candlesticks. Okay, so we need to have a good bearish candlestick like this one, like this one. This is a very good bearish candlestick. We need to follow this. So you understand the second rule? So the third rule will be here. The RSI line should be below SMA line. The SMA line should be above the RSI line, and the background should be red. So this is our third rule on the bearish side. Okay. The fourth rule will be, so in this table, there must be 3 bearish sign out of 4. Okay. So this is our fourth rule. And the fifth rule will be, we don't have to wait until 30. If we are waiting until here, then the bull will trap us. So we must exit before 30. Okay. So these are our 5 rules for bearish side. And for the target and trailing stop loss, there will be the same rule like buying side. Okay. Now let's learn the golden rule. So for the golden rule, we need to add one more indicator that is called VWMA. This is the indicator, volume weighted moving average. You have to add this, and you have to change the time frame to 1 day time frame. And here we will see the major trend. What is the major trend here? It is bearish side. If the candle is closes below this VWAP line, then this is a bearish trend. And if this is close above this VWAP line, then the trend is bullish. Okay. So you have to follow this. This is a bearish trend. And if 4-5 candle is trading like this is a sideways zone, and the VWAP line is flattening out, it means this is a sideways zone. So we need to take care of this zone. This is a very dangerous zone. This is where most of the traders destroy their account. So we can see here, this is a major bearish trend. That is our golden rule. We have to follow the major trend on 1 day time frame. So the major trend is bearish. So we will try to take as many trade as possible on the bearish side, because the major trend is bearish. So if we will take bullish side trade, so our probability will be low, but in the bearish side it will be high. So these are the 5 rules for the bullish side and the bearish side you need to follow if you are using these indicator strategy, and you have to follow the most important golden rule on daily time frame. If you are not using that, this indicator strategy will not work properly. So if you are using this indicator strategy, you must backtest this. Before using any strategy, you need to backtest every strategy. If you don't know how to backtest a strategy, then you can comment backtest on the comment section of the video. I will make a video for that. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you love the video, smash like button and subscribe button. See you in the next one.